now you're going to invest in a better world.
Hey, we're at Animal Tracks, visiting all the animals. Here's Stacy. She's the founder. She's a trainer before in Hollywood.
Yes, I
She gave up
was.
on that and started a sanctuary.
Much more gratifying.
Yeah, right. For the
Thank you for
animals.
that.
Thank you so much for doing this
Thank
for
you for
animals.
being here.
Yeah.
This is our dream come true. We were planning on this for a long
Forever.
time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so
Alright.
glad.
That's Spirit, the horsey. Ow!
Here's another one.
Here, let me hold it. Let me hold it for you.
Oh, can you still feed that?
Yes, you
Okay.
can, as long as it's not Sandy.
Hi. Hi,
All right.
Spirit.
So Spirit is an 1,100-pound American quarter horse, which makes him the fastest horse in the world in a quarter mile. Wow. Of course, he can't run because of that foot, but his species is very fast.
They're vegetarians, huh?
Yes, yes, they are. Expensive vegetarians. Quickest way to go from rich to poor is home that vegetarian.
How much do they eat?
Well, he requires 50 fresh gallons of water a day, and we spend several $100s a week on his food.
Wow.
They do. So he gets alfalfa, which is high in protein,
Alfalfa,
carbohydrate,
yes.
which is mostly fiber. Yes.
Can I pet her?
Yeah, I'll give her a
Yes,
kiss.
so if you want to pet him right here. So there's the girls with the 12 things.
She's so soft. So soft.
Say,
Spirit, you're so soft, Spirit. Oh wow, you can tell like his eyes like that.
yeah. That's why I want to be too. Why don't you guys go meet the cute asses?
Cute asses. They're nice asses. Better than my asses. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much. She just like ripped it off my
I
hand.
know, that's why I was scared. Oh my goodness. Can we pet the donkeys? Yeah. Yeah? Oh, she doesn't want me to pet her. Stay away, don't touch me. No food, no touching. Only touch for food.
You want Bina?
Yes, please. Hello, babies.
Yes, please.
One more.
Thank you so
They're
much.
cash producers. They just,
Hi.
they don't,
Oh, you're
they're
cute.
not scandalous by any means.
Hello.
It's just like you.
We love you. She is a little. That's a boy.
That's Benny, he's a boy. And this is Sophia, she's a girl.
Sophia. It's actually, you don't realize how cold it is here. We thought it's going to be warm in the valley. Like it's freezing.
I live 15 minutes from here, and the temperature is different.
Oh, yeah. Why is it always windy here?
No, not always. Do you want me to some more? Yes. Right.
Sophia. I love you, Sophia. Sophie. This one doesn't want to be petted.
You know what? He does when he wants it. He doesn't want it, he doesn't.
Okay, let me bribe you. She doesn't want to eat from my hand. I couldn't even bribe him. Oh. He's like, I can't. Okay, you took half of it.
For it, work for it.
Oh, you lost it. Ah, touch it. This man is not cold. He's just like, it's freezing. Windy is what it is. That's true, right? He said he's not cold, but we can, the antennas.
Ladies
All right.
and gentlemen, equines have been on this planet for 57 million years. They were little teeny tiny fox creatures with 5, and they all lived in Africa. And you can actually see their ancestry. If you look at the back of his hocks, he actually has stripes almost like a tiger shark. And if you look at the donkeys, you can see what looks like our zebra stripes.
Yes,
That
I
is
see that.
actually the Dun gene. It's a very ancient gene, and all equines started in Africa. And donkeys have been part of human history since the Bible. The Bible and the Quran mentions 34 people getting rides from donkeys. Donkeys, hello, how are you? Donkeys have been around to understand human emotion. So if you are sad and you go sit in that yard, those donkeys will sidle up to you and they'll sit and they'll be sad with you. And if you're happy, they'll kick up their heels and they'll play with you. Same thing with the horse. The horse showed up 3,000 years after the donkey. He's a little lazy, but he changed human history. Why do we have horsepower today? How did horses change human history?
Farming, agriculture.
Transportation, agriculture, and war. So, if you were the French king and you were the English queen and you had horses and you did not, who was going to win? The one with horsepower. So literally, it made a huge difference. So this animal in the 1800s, you could have him pull your plow all day. You could take him into town and race him and make money because the quarter horse is the fastest horse in a quarter of a mile. He can run approximately 55 miles an hour. So the next time you're on the freeway driving 55, imagine a horse is pacing you. That's pretty impressive. All right, you guys, we are down here because this is our yard of domestication. If you have the opportunity to get a pet, we don't want you to go get a monkey, a wolf, a kangaroo. They are not domesticated in any way, cannot be compared to the dog. The dog is domesticated. And they don't care if you're having a good or a bad day. It makes a horrible life for the exotic animal that you put in captivity. So we're hoping today that you see the joy on their faces and you see how well they work with humans. And this is the animal that you want to spend your time with. Let's keep the wild wild. Come with me, everybody. All right, we're ready for you guys to gentle horse. Okay, everybody, really quick, we have a surprise that is going to be coming down this hill. Because you just signed a waiver saying you won't feed your hot dogs to any of our animals. So put your hand flat. Okay? Come with me. Right here. We're going to go to the top of this hillside.
What do you think they are? Wolves, maybe? Oh, wolves, that's right. We're going to see wolves. Maybe, I don't know. Wolves, right?
These are the wolf hybrids. Here
Oh
they
my
go.
gosh!
All right, let's go up to the top of the driveway.
They're beautiful. I saw them getting out of the car. Wow, magnificent. Wow, they're magnificent. Did you see the way they run?
Yeah.
Did you catch it?
No. Wow, they are unbelievable. Majestic. Oh my god, look at this one. Wow.
We're going to keep going up. We're going to stop right up here. Here today, man. We got t-shirts. They've been coming for years and years for free and do this out of the love of their hearts. So Lucy, everybody say hi, Lucy.
Hi, everybody.
Give it to her.
You need to. We did in Richmond here last week. I had a bigger pumpkin and I rolled it down and whoa! So I had to run and chase it. Anyways, here's our wolf pack of 5. We have Ray right here because he will definitely, yeah. I figured he would. Anyways, this is Raider, and he is 70% Arctic wolf, and he's from Arkansas. Stacy drove 1,200 miles. Lupin, which is right here, in the tan, and he has a brother named Rogue. He's a tricolored right there. And you'll see Ice, which is the white one, and her mother is Danny. She's the other tricolor wolf in here that has a half tail. The boys are 41% gray wolf. And they and they're basically considered apex predators. Does anybody know what that means?
No.
No? It's top of the food chain. They're basically our Simba from Lion King. And we found out that they are also considered a keystone species, which basically means it's kind of like a bridge and you have a keystone in that bridge. If you were to remove that keystone, what do you think would happen to the bridge? It would collapse, correct. So in the early 1920s, what happened to Yellowstone was that the settlers came in and they started killing off their prey, which was the elk. Their livestock. So the government said, free rein, go ahead and you can shoot the wolves. So by the 1970s, what ended up happening was they could only count one wolf left in Yellowstone. And they also realized that they are so important to our ecosystem because, which is very rare, 70%, he has the manure of a dog. So he's a little bit more dog-like, although don't be surprised, although he acts like a dog to a certain extent. We hang these up here because if I were to, for a regular dog, if you were to get a toy or they brought you a toy, what would you do with that toy?
Play with it.
Yes. Grab it, right? Tug of war with it. It's a game. However, we do not grab the other end of the towel. We do not grab the other end of the pumpkin because what Ray is doing is he's bringing up and he's saying, I dare you. And I will tell you, we don't want to. We won't.
Lack of domestication.
Yes, we will not take on that dare. We will lose that dare. Stacy, is there anything you want to add?
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Lucy. Basically what we're trying to say is that this animal has a superpower. It can make the environment better for humans and animals alike. It does not do well in our backyards. We actually work closely with Fish and Game, and we will have a wolf pack in LA County this decade. We lived with a mountain lion for a whole 10 years in Griffith Park, and now we're going to go wolves. Back into the Washington. See your first mammoth in Texas.
What?
So they have taken an Asian elephant and impregnated it with mammoth. Anything. This is so we now have to learn how to live better, and if we do and we put these puzzle pieces back, life will be better for all of us as a whole. Thank you, Lucy Lou.
Thank you guys so
I
much.
just want to give these girls credit because that little boy right there that's so nervous, that kind of looks doggy, he's 41% gray wolf, and he is normally terrified of new people, and the fact that he's down here says that he trusts these ladies so much. So basically they are a pack first, but these ladies standing before you are secondary pack members, and that's why he's here. Good job, ladies.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. This property was owned by a famous cowboy, Mr. Monty Montana, and as you can see, it does need a paint job and a sugar daddy. So if you know any sugar daddies, send them my way. Mr. Girlfriend and a horse in this house, and the wife didn't like that, so she got a better house up on the hill behind us. Let's go look at her house. When he passed away, she kicked that girlfriend and the horse to the curb, and she got both houses. So round of applause for a very smart woman. She didn't get half. She took it all, ladies. All right, behind us is Vasquez Rocks. Tiburcio Vasquez was a real bandit in the 1800s. He used to rob banks and stagecoaches, and he would give money to the local people that lived here because we are an oasis in the desert. We sit on top of an underground aquifer. And so you can go today when you're done here and go look for buried treasure that the rangers say is still there. So sounds like the Goonies, doesn't it? Come see animals and then go treasure hunting. All right, come with me, everybody.
Oh, is it dog? What kind of wolf? Yeah. What kind of wolf are you? Hi.
See, you're a fox. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the restroom. If anybody needs the bathroom, it is located right here.
Yes, I need to. You want to? Oh, hold on. I was going to show the back of it.
Does anybody want to use it before we get started?
Is it this
It's
one?
a single toilet, so not before you go in.
This one?
Yep, that's it right there. While she's using the restroom, I'm going to ask a favor. There is a dog bacteria going around that is very, very dangerous. We have wolves and coyotes, and we have wolves and foxes and dogs. So we're going to ask everybody to dip the sole of their shoe, just like that. Thank you so very much. Both feet before we go.
We did that in Farm Sanctuary, remember? Oh no.
All right, thank you,
somewhere else.
everybody.
The cherry Daniels.
Beautiful. This is just a bleach solution, and the bottom of your shoes will be beautifully clean. And this will make sure that we don't walk any bacteria into the compound. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, for those of you that want to come right over here. Zoonotic disease is real. Thank you so much.
Bleach?
Bleaching. It's a bleach solution. Because of the dog.
Make sure you hold on to it.
Sorry.
Will you just let it run, girl? Hold on to it. It's live. Okay, this.
Okay.
Both.
Okay, tell what's the reason?
That's good.
What was the reason?
Because the doggy bacteria.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like respiratory
Right.
thing.
If everybody wants to come over here, I'm going to show you very, very quickly. We have a very interesting duo that you're going to meet a little later on in the show. We have Bindi Mumu, who's a macaque sitting there. You can see her in her cage. And she lives with a baboon. The baboon is on the ground over there.
Oh, I see.
And so they're actually going to come out and see you. But this is how they live. I wonder if you know our mother and daughter. They're not and so they would never creatures. Yeah, actually mother and daughter. So, yeah, but I'm sure. Yes, so the animals here are adopted.
That's so
So yeah, I just wanted you to see that
She will
they're
land on my
together.
shoulder somehow. If she's hungry, she's gonna
All right,
peel me like a banana.
You're a beautiful lady. Don't ever put a monkey on your shoulder.
In the front. Either way.
You can sit in the front if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to? Okay, we'll sit in the front.
You guys want to have a seat?
Ring.
Hello. All right, you guys. Why the heavy metal? Because Bob's cool. Heavy metal saved animal traps during COVID. So literally, one of my board members was friends with Chloe Trujillo, Rob Trujillo's wife from Metallica. Yeah. And he had Jane's Addiction, a whole bunch of people. Steve Vai, they came in and they saved animal traps. So round of applause if you like heavy metal. So we come in here and we headbang with the birds. And right now, I'm going to turn you over. This is Casper and this is Cammie. And that's Bob the Birdman. And he's going to tell you some magical things about bird feathers.
Yay, hi Momo.
And it really is quite magical when you look at these bird feathers because especially this particular type right here.
Wow, beautiful colors.
Beautiful colors. We got blue on one side, red on the other. Same thing here. Then there's one with yellow. And then this actually came from our little one up there, lost part of the top feather. The thing that is magical is you would think that you would have
I can't.
blue paint or blue pigment in order to generate this blue color. But there is absolutely no blue pigment in any bird feather anywhere in the world. In fact, the only form of pigment that birds produce in their bodies is melanin, the same thing that we have in our skin. Gives us our tan. It also protects feathers. When you go to the beach, look up at the sky, you see white birds flying. Tips of their feathers are black. The melanin forms there, protecting the feathers against the wind. And this particular one decided to go over and say hi to a very good friend of mine, Donna. But we're not going to be doing it. You behave yourself. Now, the mystery behind this is just like your diamond ring. When you hold a diamond ring in sunlight, you'll see red, yellow, orange. Then you'll start to see purple and blue. The same thing happens with this feather right here. The blue is a situation where light waves come into the feather that only allows blue waves to come back. If you take any of these, hold them up to sunlight, you're only going to see the browns of the melanin inside the bird feathers. All the other colors are due to the structure of the feather, not due to any pigment at all.
Thank you, Bob. I always feel like I went to Harry Potter when I hear Bob talk about the structure of feathers. All right, you guys. So this beautiful little Goffin cockatoo is Casper. And Casper is, he's got more person. What'd you say? You want to tell? Have you been listening to what I've been saying? Can you tell it to him? All right, so Casper is a 40-year-old man. He's trying to date a 20-year-old hot chick over there. He's glitching. And basically, these birds are actually working for humanity even while we're sleeping in our beds. Does anybody realize what's going on while we're sleeping? Seed spreaders are using their poopers to literally grow the world's rainforests. Now, as humans, we're polluting, we're fractured agriculture, and we're picking these animals up for the pet trade. But literally, if we left them alone, they would grow the world's rainforest. And we know this is true because it worked for Costa Rica. Has anybody been to Costa Rica lately?
No.
Their country got down to a quarter of its country being jungle, and it's back to 50% because they let the monkeys, the birds, the kinkajous, the quadrumundis poop. So literally that will make the world a better place. It'll bring back rain. It'll bring back better air quality. It'll bring back habitat for the animals. Now, what can you do?
Some good shit.
What can you do while you're sleeping in your bed to help these animals? Next time you plan on going on vacation, go someplace eco-friendly. The quickest way to change a human being's mind is to pay for it. If you want to pay for a gorilla's hand to be an ashtray, they will kill every gorilla. And if you want to see it live and pay for it, they will save every gorilla. Wow. So it's really up to us. Where we go and spend our money will determine how the world is cut up and placed. So literally, you can help. And if you're not going on vacation this year, someone you are, encourage them to go someplace eco-friendly. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to take these beautiful birds and we're going to take them outside because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a hidden surprise for you. Bob the bird.
Melissa's hiring.
Hi, Mom. The people might want to dance with me while we sing and dance. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So basically, Robin and I. Hey, Robin. Yep. Do you think that you could grab that side there? Thank you very much. And we're just going to set this.
Oh, Armadillo! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so yes! Oh my goodness!
Have you guys ever seen an armadillo before?
No! Oh my gosh! I saw this.
So this here is Frank the Tank. And Frank is a 6-banded armadillo from South America. We just woke him up from a little mini nap. So he's in South America.
Oh my goodness!
What do they eat?
So they mostly eat grubs and worms and things. They can smell up to 2 feet underground for the things they're looking for. And because of that, they can churn up a lot of land in a very short period of time. Because of that, we are their biggest natural predator because they dig up piles of farmers' land, and even though they are nature's aerators and it's very important to turn the nutrients to loosen the soil, farmers are not appreciative of it. So he comes up to a body of water that he needs to cross. He can hold his breath for up to 6 minutes while he walks across the bottom, and if he can't make it in that time, he swallows the air into his intestines and he floats the rest of the way across. You gonna show him how you play with the wild fish?
How hard is his body? Is it hard?
It is. It's made out of keratin, so it's the same as your fingernails.
Oh, wow.
Can you grab me a white?
Wow, they poop like dogs.
They do.
Yeah.
So
Look, that's a little poop.
Frank here digs burrows up to 8 feet deep. Ooh, let's stay away from that one. And he digs multiple ones throughout the year. So when he moves out of his summer home into his winter home, other animals actually move in and depend on him to survive. So He's like, we actually let him run around the compound. He runs up to 30 miles an hour. We are keeping him in a closer spot so that he can actually hang out with you guys for a little bit. But other than that, he usually would just run all over the place.
He just runs around the property?
At the inside of this, the fenced-in area over there, yes, he will. So we shake his special worms, and he just comes running along. And even though Frank is a solitary creature, he does love his snacks, so he comes right back to
You
us.
just only have one? Are they like good just by
They
themselves?
don't prefer to have company,
Oh, really?
actually. So even after they mate with their wife, they will leave the kids to her responsibility, and they will go off on do their own thing.
Oh,
Do they like belly rubs and stuff? Or are they like turtles? Like
So-
they can't get up?
This guy, and I just recently figured this out a couple weeks ago. Well, we'll see if he likes to do it. Let's see. So, sometimes he likes to get chin rubs, but well, it depends on how soon after he wakes up after his nap. And we just learned this a couple weeks ago. They like chin rubs, but for the most part, they do stay by themselves. They don't like to hang out.
there's solitude.
Yep. So if you guys see he's kind of pink around the edges a little bit, that's not actually his normal color. His normal color is the tan, but when he gets excited to see you guys, he gets pink around the edges. But he's not blushing
Oh,
because he does have a 6-inch corkscrew penis because his wife is shaped the same way. So he's not super shy. There you go.
Oh my
You
god!
gonna show him how it's done, Frank?
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Does she scratch? Oh, he scratch?
So
or?
he does have very long nails.
Yeah.
That is yeah, that is what that's what puts him in the same category as the anteater and the sloth. So it's anteater, sloth, and armadillo. And there is 20 different species in total. This guy cannot roll into a ball. If you were waiting for him to do that, I was waiting for a long time for him to roll into a ball. It's only the 3-banded that can roll into the ball.
Are they endangered?
I don't believe these guys are endangered.
Oh my god.
Do you know the answer to that question, Bob?
Look at the innocent eyes.
I actually know.
It's got little hairs
Are
sticking
there
out
any
of it.
main ways that farmers have employed to deal with?
I'm not sure, but I do know one story where a farmer tried to shoot an armadillo,
What?
and it ricocheted and it hit him back.
Awesome.
Exactly. So armadillos won for that one right there. Right?
Yay.
Besides that, in some places people still eat armadillo.
What? What?
And most of the species are in South America. So if you were to eat armadillo, there's a 2% chance you can get leprosy.
Oh.
So it's in the fecal matter. So if it's not prepared correctly, you'd be having a really bad day.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
What's his name?
His name is Frank.
Oh, Frank. Yeah. Frank?
Yeah.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. And how did you guys?
Trying to keep the species. They were trying to keep the species alive, and but once they have too many males, they don't have spots for them. And thank God we have them because believe it or not, with all the species that we have here, Frank is one of our all-stars. He gets chosen for favorite all the time, which I like.
It's so funny.
What do you think, Frank?
Oh my god, he's so cute.
So instead of rolling
He
up
got
in the
whiskers
ball,
coming out both sides.
He gets close to the ground like that. All right, show him how you do it.
Oh.
So if he flips over, he'll probably let me
Oh.
rub his chin for him for a second, but we'll have to see if he can get him.
What are their lifespan?
It's about 20 years.
Wow.
Frank is 9 years old.
Oh,
So it's part of his,
He's a
his
good age.
midlife crisis right now.
I know.
Yeah, you show him. Oh, you know.
Oh, you're showing off, Frank.
Oh, look at that.
So he's usually, this is the end of the mating season. Otherwise, he normally tears this ball up.
Oh, really?
Because he has to make sure that he is the toughest.
He's showing some love there.
But there's no worms in it.
Oh, we pooped again. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Gotta
Try to
wait.
hump the ball.
you guys have any more questions about Frank?
So yeah, if they
Yes,
fall
right?
like on
Mama.
their back, can they like take it? Oh, good, good.
He's humping the ball again.
Part of cleanup here.
Excellent.
It's okay.
It's okay, like a taking care of a child.
Yeah.
Not that we have many, but.
All right. Say bye-bye, Frank.
How many poops did he do?
Just a couple.
Oh, guys, I have a real arachnid here. I'm not going to touch anybody, but I want you to see. Woo, that was a stinky one, Frank. Holy moly. You don't want to come in after Frank. All right, you guys, so this is a real live arachnid. Arachnids have 8 legs and insects have 6. And his job is to eat the world's insects. Now, as human beings, I have to ask, what do you do when ants come into your house?
Take them out.
I take them out, guide them
we
out.
always
You
let them
do.
out, yeah.
You don't spray them?
No.
Round of applause
We're
for you.
vegans, so we
No
don't
way.
Round of
I would never
applause.
do that.
So
never
many
kill another
people
life.
spray the wasps and kill and poison the bugs that come into your house that we've lost 75% of the world's insects globally since the 1970s. So we need more people
Yeah.
like you.
They work so hard, all these ants.
They
work
We
so
don't
do.
kill roaches either.
And if we killed all the ants, what would anteaters eat?
Yeah.
So this guy glows in the dark. Anybody want to
Oh,
guess
wow.
why scorpions
But
have?
how are you holding them? Like,
So everybody wants to pet. Animals don't want to be pet unless they're domesticated. Nothing wants to be touched or pet. And as long as I act like the ground, he's just sitting on a surface.
it would sting you.
He could. It's a risk I take, but I'm warm and he's cold, and so he's soaking up my warmth right now.
So
it's
you don't
probably
wear
quite
gloves.
fun. Quite fun for him.
Yeah.
All right. So supposedly this guy can pinch a pencil in half, and so he is a bodybuilder. This would be a Vietnamese forest scorpion. We used to get them from Africa, but they plucked so many scorpions out of the wild, we can't get them anymore. And that is because people can just walk out there, pick it off the ground, and make money off of it. So we have to stop doing that too. So this little animal here has very weak venom in comparison to some scorpions because he is so powerful in his pinchers. Now, what happens if you have a scorpion that has little tiny wimpy pinchers? Can you imagine? It's going to have a much more potent venom. So if these aren't powerful, this will be powerful. If you're allergic to bees, you're also allergic to the venom of a scorpion. How would you run into a scorpion? Camping, most likely. Camping in the desert. And that's because so many things eat scorpions that they have to hide. And your shoe is a cave. So literally, if you go to Tucson and you take a black light, bird poop glows. That's how many birds eat scorpions. So literally, they have to hide in your shoe. So when you're camping, just make sure that you shake your shoes out, and then you'll never run into them because this guy has a feather on his belly. Do you see that? And his pinchers are so heavy, he can't reach back and get me. But that feather sits on the ground, and he can feel vibrations. So if he feels you walking up, he's going to run and hide in his burrow. Now, while he's there glowing, insects see in UV light. So literally, he's hiding in his tunnel. The cockroach sees something, runs in there, he grabs it like he went from McDonald's drive-thru. Now, there are creatures that are supposed to keep arachnids in order. Allison, come on in and bring in one of the animals that would keep arachnids so that they don't become too numerous.
Okay. All right, you guys. You all just met the largest canines in the world in the wild. You met the wolves. These are the smallest canines in the world in the wild. They are fennec foxes. And you notice, the first thing you notice about them is their giant ears, right?
Yes.
And that's because these guys would live in sub-Saharan Africa where it's so hot, everything lives underground. So they use their ears like an elephant. They thermoregulate with them. So they bring the blood to the surface and they heat it or cool it, and then they recirculate through their body. So that's their heating and air conditioning unit. They also have built-in Uggs on. If you notice, the bottom of their paw pads are covered in fur. And that's to keep their little feet from burning in the hot desert sand. So let's go back to their ears. All foxes have a crazy sense of hearing. They hear things that we won't hear in our lifetime. They can hear a watch ticking from 50 feet away. They can hear their prey 2 feet underground. So like Stacy was saying, their favorite thing to eat in the wild is scorpions. They eat them like potato chips. There's a video on YouTube of one hunting a scorpion, and the scorpion is standing there with its claws up and his tail up, and the fennec is just circling it like this. Stops really quickly, bites off the stinger with the venom sac, spits it on the ground, and eats the scorpion. In the video, it's eaten half of the scorpion before it even knows it's being eaten. That's how fast they are.
What?
Yeah, so these guys are omnivores. They're like us. They like vegetation and protein. Oddly enough, their favorite protein to eat here is salmon. I don't know of a lot of fish in the Sahara Desert, but that seems to be what they eat. That's their favorite thing to eat here. They also, their superpower is in the Sahara, there's not a lot of water, so these guys actually don't drink water in the wild. They get all the water they need from whatever they eat. So that they're highly specialized that way. Now, this is my original boyfriend here. I'm his human. I actually have a tattoo of him on my shoulder. That's how invested I am in him. I have a lot of side guys now, but he is my OG. So I've never seen these guys just walk. They're either running or they're sleeping. There's no in between. They have an on and off switch. That's it. But since I'm his human, he's very sweet with me. Now, when he came to us 6 years ago, and she came to us 4 years ago. We had it out in the universe when he came to us. They're very social, that we would love for him to have a. And then when she showed up, it was kismet. It was actually meant to be. What happened was, when we found out that she was coming to us, the guy that got her, he lives here in California. He has a very rich dad who has his own jet and flew him to Florida to a breeder that breeds these for pets. When he got there, the breeder put these heavy Kevlar gloves on, reached into a wire cage, pulled her out, stuck her in a crate. He's like, thanks for your money. So even though he was selling them as pets, he wasn't doing any socialization. So he bought a wild animal. These guys have little needle teeth. And he had 5 dogs. She was terrorizing his dogs. She was biting his whole family. And literally not even 2 months later, he was like, I need to find her a home. And that was right about the time that COVID hit. So when she came to us, we took him to be neutered. And the veterinarian noticed that one of his testicles was precancerous, so she basically saved her life. If she had come later, he probably wouldn't have survived. So we're super happy about that. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But anyway, so when she came to us, we put them together and they started playing right away. They loved each other instantaneously, and he actually has his own Instagram. If you want to know what the fox says, it's Dobby the Fox, D-O-B-B-Y. When they play with each other, they squeak like squeak toys. It's really cute.
Where do they stay?
They have an enclosure here. Yeah, they live together.
Oh.
But yeah, they love each other a lot. But like I said, yeah, I've never seen them. They're either running or sleeping. That's it. They just chase each other all over their enclosure. And they're very, very cute.
I know.
But even though, like I said, so I took my time socializing her. Literally, I took like the 2 years during COVID to get her to the point. Literally, in this last May when we reopened is when I finally leashed her up. So as you can see, she's doing really good. She is known as the ankle biter around here, though. She still likes to bite people's ankles.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
We're gonna go back because she's getting nervous.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you guys have any questions about these guys?
It's a,
They live about 15 years in captivity.
like a, oh.
Pretty much all animals, you can double, if not triple their lifespan sometimes when from the wild to captivity, because they get fed regularly, they get medical if they need it. So because of all of those things,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
lifespan is lengthened. These guys are omnivores, so they actually here we give them a diet of fruit and veggies and protein. So it
Yes,
could
and
be
salmon.
raw chicken or like I said, salmon. They love raw fish or meat. We change it up for them so they don't get the same thing. Super soft. They feel like a chinchilla because it gets very cold in the desert at night. They're primarily lean towards being nocturnal.
The big tail.
Yeah.
What's the name of them? Like the
Fennec fox, Fennec.
Fennec.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, you guys.
So gorgeous.
I'm gonna let him go back to taking a nap in his little penthouse apartment. Thank you, guys.
Oh, is it possum?
Yes, so this is Biggie Smalls.
Let them feel his tail.
Yeah. Gonna come around and show you all his prehensile tail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, if you know some monkeys, they have prehensile tails. It can help support their body weight. See how it just kind of curves right around? So his tail can't support his full body weight the way, you guys might see some monkeys hanging from their tails. But it can definitely help, because what will happen is their mothers will have over a dozen babies at the same time. So they really need to have their sharp claws. Do you guys want a chance to feel it?
Oh,
Feels like a lizard.
Yeah.
soft.
taking advantage of.
Yeah. No, I never.
Look at their face. You're so precious.
Yeah, so they have.
how hairy they can be.
Yeah. So their tails are really good for gripping onto their mom's backs when, you know, their moms are scurrying up and down the trees with almost over a dozen babies on their backs.
I've seen that picture.
Biggie came to us actually because he was with a rehabber who deemed him that he had a failure to thrive. He was a bit smaller than the rest of his siblings, and they just didn't think he was going to have a successful life out on his own in the wild. So they brought him to us. And he's been here for just a few months, but we've been feeding him great and loving on him great. And now he's nice and big, and he's gonna live a great life.
So that's the full size? They're gonna get really big.
He's not full size yet. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
But even when he was born, he was smaller than a lot of his siblings, so it's very likely that he won't get as large as some in the wild. And so one thing that's pretty cool about possums is that they're actually marsupials. They're the only marsupials that we have in North America. So right after they're born, they actually need to stay in their mother's pouch to continue growing. But of course, as I explained, this guy came to us really little. He didn't have his mom's pouch here, so we she's about 18 years old, and she was the perfect possum mother. She stuck this little guy right in her shirt, and she basically gave him his own pouch that he could.
Oh my god.
Here at Animal Tracks, we say boobies are life. Because they are.
They are.
And then I'm sure you guys have heard from some of the other animals that we do say all of our animals here have superpowers. So Biggie's superpower is that he eats lots and lots and lots of ticks.
Yes.
And we hate ticks
Yes.
because ticks give us Lyme disease, and we don't want any of that. So that's another great thing. Yeah.
It's my
Thank you so much,
tick
Amelia.
sanctuary.
We appreciate that greatly. We are going to send Amelia and Biggie out, and we are going to have a little bit of a.
The big door's opening.
No,
Well,
we don't-
thank God. I thought they were gonna bring out some ticks, but it's like release a bunch of ticks.
Oh, I thought it was because we were open the big door. That's kind of nice.
Okay, ready? Thank you, everybody. All right, you guys, we're about to take you to Africa.
Ooh, we're
We're gonna sing that song.
Where's your passport?
Okay, excellent. I'm going to pick up the walkie-talkie. I'm pretty sure this animal.
It's such a cute experience.
Now, before we see that, and of course, you guys can pass these around so that you can feel the different. They have different jobs. And you guys can share that.
Ooh, sharp and hard.
Wow.
There we go.
Talk about. Look at this.
See how it's yours.
All right, let's let them out. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait.
Jay. This is only his third time being on the barn.
Oh, it looks like we're wearing a skirt.
No way. No way. I've never seen him cry in my eye.
Perfect.
No, wow, these are hard.
How impressive is that?
You got it. Wow.
Thank you so very much. May I have your quills back? Thank you.
Really bad.
Now, I hope you noticed that they're sharp on both sides.
Oh,
Did you notice that? The side that goes in him and the side that goes in the lion. And we're going to talk about why that is.
Is that the sound? What's the sound?
So that is him being in the barn. Thank you so very much. No, that's basically don't eat my corn. Not a problem. I like my corn. So basically that.
Yeah, it is the tail.
Impressive weaponry, is it not?
Oh my gosh, you would not.
They cannot. So basically he has a fat pad that goes around his entire body. And when that fat pad is normal, but when he gets excited, he gets goosebumps, which creates a well around the quill, which loosens the quill. So all he has to do is run into you, and the quill will go with you and out of him. So there is no mechanism to spring or to shoot. So everybody doesn't have any predators. Actually, they do. Lions try to get and people, of course. People are predators everywhere.
Well, then how can lion?
So it's lion cubs that normally learn the hard way. These are giant rodents. Let's talk about his parts. Do you think he has good eyesight?
No.
Poor vision.
Poor vision.
He needs glasses. So if anybody has glasses, he's looking for a pair. He's going to actually probably get very close to you guys, and that's to see that you're there. Rodents look for boundaries. In fact, rodents and mice do that as well. That's why they go along the edge of walls.
Nice mohawk. Yeah.
He has kind of a decent hearing, but he has a nose like you can't say. Look how big his nose is. That's one of his best senses. And of course, touch. So he can bring
Nice
these
hair,
squirrels
just
all the way up over his head and slap.
Really?
It sounds like a rattlesnake. So he's very, very happy right now. He's breaking a walnut like it's nothing with those teeth. Why do you think he has a mohawk?
So he looks like something else?
So he looks like something else. It's actually that, yes. The grass is blowing that he's living in, but also because he needs to know which way the wind is blowing. He's being hunted by the big cats. And so that's a very important thing to know. It's his wind barometer.
So the big cat doesn't get affected by the beetles?
So what happens, he lives in the dirt. So these are coated in dirt. And so the older lions know not to mess with them. Infection. So let's talk about this. We worked on a movie called Hidalgo. Did anybody see that movie, Hidalgo? It was about a big horse race that took place in Morocco. And one of the trainers there brought back a Moroccan wife who became my very good friend. And she brought her family from Morocco to animal tracks to see our animals. And when her mother saw the porcupine, she got so excited. And she pulled a dead, desiccated porcupine foot out of her bra. And in broken English, she said, I have one. Basically what had happened, she had gone to a witch doctor who was having breast pain in Morocco, where they dispensed a porcupine and told her that the foot would magically care for her. And of course it did not. So what that brings us to is when you travel the world, you're going to go to places where you're going to find emu oil, tiger wine, taking in the pet trade crimes, the fourth largest crime in the world. Wow. So we just want you to be aware of that. Knowledge is power. They say that emu oil will lose your wrinkles. That is not true. Emu oil works good for emus, but not good for people. So literally, his feet look better on him. We just want you all to be aware that just because it's unique doesn't mean you should participate.
So she's unique.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to encourage this fella back out towards his house. We're going to let him, he's eating in the sunshine. He gets to come out every single day and run around and play with us. He recently lost his mother. Now he is a rodent. Rodents are very, very smart. This is the third largest rodent in the world. This capybara. He was so sad when he lost his mother. He went through depression. So we've asked the universe, please send us another porcupine. He's hoping for something 2 years old, looks good in a bathing suit. He told us what he's
What's the
looking for.
lifespan?
About 20 years. We're hoping. We don't buy animals here at Animal Track, so we are waiting for the next animal. The next animal we're going to be rescuing is actually, and you're okay. You're okay. Perfect, just like that. We're just going to let him. Excellent. He has to see it, feel it, smell it, want it.
So he used to go by himself. Like a rattlesnake. We need tunnels, and you know, just to walk from one place to the next. Look at my shoes. This is my size.
And this is how we very carefully guide him back out and give him a little touch.
I was like, I'm not going to stay.
Oh, she's gonna steal corn in his mouth. It's so cute.
That's his to-go bag.
Oh.
We let him take their time to get back there.
Left all the debris. Did he eat all of them?
Yeah, look at what his teeth did to that. Yeah, in case you're
Empty
wondering,
that
he bites
out.
hard. He bites hard.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys, we are about to take you guys to Australia.
All right, from Africa to
Yeah,
Australia.
let's go from Africa to Australia. Are we ready for Australia?
Oh, we're going or where?
But sometimes we can't bring
We're going. Oh, okay. So the monkeys, right?
like a lot, right? The lovely Willow will take you to your next spot.
Yay!
Yes, they're in the catch cage. Not catch cage, empty. Isn't Josh already over there? Come down.
Let's go monkey around.
Oh, Josh has it right there.
That's cute.
I apologize. Should we
No, we've already done it.
You've done it. Perfect.
Come with me, everybody.
All right.
We normally do all of our tours out here, so today's a little bit different than what we normally do. As a volunteer, I like
Look at those eyes. Look at the eyes. Oh, yeah, sure.
There's samples that you've seen in the
Yeah, I know they were. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, the porcupine went back. How cute is that?
He's used to
He's
being
got
out
a-
here, and he
Oh,
just goes home.
he can see others too, not by himself. Oh, you guys have a really.
There will be monkeys on the floor. I think you're gonna see some kangaroos.
Oh, the kangaroos. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are monkeys. Oh my god. This is the one with the
Worry about him. They're nice. If you guys can just line up right then, they're gonna come and say hi to you in just a second.
Go all the way to the end. Well,
Oh my god. Hello, ladies.
No.
They smell the food. We're standing here. Look at them.
Josh is gonna come around and he's gonna give you guys a chip so you can know.
You can grab a couple.
One more.
Because this is the better sun.
Okay. Can we?
Yeah. And then you can feed them here. And then
Maybe like a rain. Can you do it?
Here's what you guys want to see.
What am I doing?
Oh, you can just. Oh, so you have to join us the other way.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Lola, can you stand over here and come over, please?
So
Well, you guys have the chips.
You have
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Josh.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that way she'll come over at least.
We bet.
Or do you want to do it together?
Great.
Oh, you lost it.
Okay.
Used to group themselves. So, actually gave her a blood transfusion. So, the average lifespan of a kangaroo is about 10 to 12 years old. And Bella's 15, I think, has a lot to do with the fact that we survive off of 30,000 volunteer hours a year of people who really, really love these kangaroos. They come out like 3-4 times a day. They get to run around the whole compound. They don't really have much to worry about. You know, Kobe's a lot smaller than a normal male. I'm sorry, what was that?
You guys are amazing for doing that. I mean,
So it's been a tough struggle since I came here watching things unfold. But thank God we have 70 volunteers that dedicate their lives to come here and make this place work. There's actually no paid employees except for the director. Everybody else that's here is only here just because they love the animals and they want to help out and change the world.
So it's all volunteer.
Our goals in
based.
conservation and education, you know, any friends and any people that we can help.
We're Annalisa and Andrew's friend.
Awesome. We have people make a post and 100 new people come in. And that, all that money from those have another kangaroo. His name was Dennis. He passed away from a thing called lumpy jaw. It's something that a lot of kangaroos suffer from. It's because they're herbivores and they chew side to side, so it creates sharp points in their mouth that cause infection.
Oh.
So when you have them, you have to
You're so close to me.
be able to bring them to a vet, find a vet that can work on a kangaroo first off. You have to be able to hold them because they can jump 30 feet in length and 10 feet in the air. Enough to be safe, but they can actually pass away from being scared. So you have to hold them enough to be safe, but not too much. Then after you work on their teeth, they can actually be special gut bacteria, and if that gut bacteria is gone, they'll pass away from that as well. So they're very, but they do have some pretty amazing reproductive qualities. The female can mate, and if it's not the right time of year, she can hold the egg in what's called a blastula and have the baby later on when she wants to. Oh wow! Pretty great, right? Imagine if humans could do that. Wow. Also have 2 different age joeys in her pouch at one time. And she has 2 different milk sources, so she can give the joey that's on its way out less protein, fat, so it can get its nutrients elsewhere.
See, that's crazy.
And I just found out that baby kangaroos are born with no legs. Yeah, it's pretty. It looks like they both have the same reproductive parts. It's a cloaca like a bird. So their reproductive and bathroom parts are both in the same spot.
How do they do it?
They have a heated spot with blankets over there. So we change the blankets out all the time. It's nice and warm and cozy at nighttime. And they like to snuggle together. But during the summertime, you see them, they slop all over their arms. You know, just like down in the sun. They don't really worry about it. Just relax all day. You guys have any other questions?
Do you have any questions? Blood transfusion, like.
If she's not back.
From Australia, and we bring them in here, and they're like kangaroos. But then we have a lot of ground squirrels that come in here and share their food with them, and they go squirrel. So we start talking about the squirrels instead because they don't have squirrels in Australia.
Look at the tail.
So they get
It's like
all
a
their weight on their
rodent.
tail. They would do that to be able to use that big toe and protect themselves. Kobe is a lot smaller than a normal male. A normal male would be 6 1. I was just talking about when we were working on his teeth. He would fall asleep in my arms, and then he would wake up and he was taller than me, and his claws were bigger than my hands, and then he would fall back asleep in my arms. He was a big boy.
Oh, that's heaven. Love that.
Well, they also, their hips are seized, they can't use their legs all the time, so when it comes to moving left and right, when they're moving slowly, it's really hard for them, so they use their tail like a rudder to move around when they're going slowly.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow. All right, so I believe we have some other animals set up and ready for you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna keep an eye to make sure none of the kangaroos join.
I'd love to take them home.
They're so used to coming out, they just hop in the line like the child.
Oh my God!
Who wants one?
Let's get us out of here. Thailand. I know. I want to do that.
When you volunteer, you can. Son.
We're just gonna have you guys sit right here in the very, very front. Yes, I have leash. I do.
Oh, this is the leash on the waist. Oh my God, it's cold.
Oh yeah. Here, I have a different snap for you right there.
Oh, so cute.
All right, you guys, we're gonna wait till everybody gets to the table.
Where's the ring?
She's picking my pockets. She's robbing me. Anybody need a congratulations card? All right, everybody. This is Bindi Moo Moo eats her poo poo. No, she doesn't really. She doesn't really eat her poo poo. All right, you guys. This is a macaque, and a macaque is who you find in. This is a mermaid monkey. You find her in Thailand, Singapore. Really gnarly monkey. What I want you to see is you might see what look like our gonads. They're fake. This is a girl monkey. And that is her telling other monkeys that she's really tough, and she is. So this kind of monkey can carry all kinds of human diseases like tuberculosis, encephalitis, herpes B. Have you ever heard of it? You don't want it. You get it from their bites. So as human beings, we compare everything to the dog. And the monkey is probably the worst animal you can compare to the dog. Maybe a tiger or a lion. But a monkey has no domestication. So when you walk up to the monkey and smile, what do you think that means? It means I want to fight you. So if we go to the zoo, does the zoo correct you? No. Why doesn't the zoo correct us?
We never go to the zoo.
I love the zoo.
Oh.
But human beings are mad at the zoo when they should be better human beings. If the zoo said don't smile, how many people would do it on purpose to upset the monkeys? Probably half. So literally, because we are so, you're not going to tell me what to do, zoos are kind of miserable for the animals. But if we were better, now if you go to Costa Rica and you smile at a monkey like you do at the zoo, what's going to happen? Monkey has no barrier. And so they're going to come down and they're going to take your stuff and they're going to bite you. So this is where you want to learn. There's boy etiquette, there's girl etiquette. So she can tell that you're masculine from the way you smell and that you're feminine from the way you smell. And so this monkey literally will expect you to act girly and you to act manly. Do you know the rules? No, because we've never learned the rules. So literally you're gonna offend that monkey pretty fast. So does that mean we should make her a pet? Absolutely not. So we don't know what makes this monkey happy or sad. We do know that when we smile, it upsets them. And now we make it a pet and it starts to... What would you do if you had a biting monkey? And all monkeys bite at the age of 3.
Oh, wow.
Does anybody want to guess why they start biting at the age of 3? Puberty. Maturity, puberty. Round of applause. Yes, maturity. So as an infant, it doesn't matter. And now everybody's saying, hey, I'm... Now the monkey's probably nice to its family, but it doesn't like strangers. And so what happens when this monkey bites? Most people give it to a stranger. Now the monkey's super unhappy. This monkey's gonna live 37 years being passed around or euthanized for biting humans. Get to you before you ever got this animal as a pet. And people say, oh, they're like a 3-year-old, they're smart as a dog. This monkey is sexual, she is empathetic, she is sympathetic, she is frustrated, she is kind, she is loving, she is aggressive. When naked and afraid. But she won't be your accountant. And she's certainly smarter than a dog. So when we test them with human tests. It'd be like if you sent me to a foreign country and taught me the language. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. So literally these monkeys don't get a fair chance with human beings.
He's like, no answer.
She likes the au naturel. All right, you guys, so I'm super excited. This is a 4-year-old female macaque, and this is the last thing you should ever consider making a pet. What I am going to bring out now is an animal who's lived most of her life in captivity. Do we have Tara ready, you guys? Is Tara here? Let's bring Tara out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the monkey from Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl.
Oh, wow. She's an actress.
Hey, you guys, this is our little old lady here. And she is a celebrity. You guys saw the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, the very first one. She played Jack the Monkey in that. And she's 32 years old. These guys, what you do to get their true age in monkey age is you double whatever their real age is. So since she's 32 in real life, she'd be a 64-year-old monkey in the wild. If you guys notice, she has some lumps and bumps around her neck, and she has breasts, which is not normal. The day that we got her, when the company that had her retired her and brought her to us, we knew right away there was something wrong with her. So we took her to the veterinarian, and they said that she had mid-stage lymphoma. So, but that being said, she can still pretty much live a full life. They said she still has 5 or 10 years left. We can't do traditional treatment on a wild animal. They won't tolerate the stress of a vet, and if you try to put a port in, they would rip it right out. So we decided to go more holistic and got an apothecary to make a special CBD oil for her, and she's doing great with it. She's right now she's cold. So normally she's jumping all over and playing with us, but she's trying to warm up right now. But yeah, she's doing amazingly well with it. So we're super happy that she's doing so well. These guys are so when we hang out with these guys, they're Central and South American monkeys, and they're arboreal. They pretty much stay in the tree canopies, so they're eating sticky stuff all day long, sticky fruit and whatnot. So instead of, at the end of the day, going down to the river and risking being eaten by anaconda or piranha or caiman, they will pee in their hands and wipe it all over themselves instead. So they're urine washers, literally. And we're wearing their pee every day that we're hanging out with them, which is every day. And they also poop and pee on us. Too. That's why they don't make good pets. So like I said, these capuchins, they can live 40 to 45 years in captivity, and we'd like to say it's like having a 3-year-old on meth for 40 to 45 years of your life. It is not a good idea to have these guys as pets. They poop paint your walls, they destroy your computers, they are just not a good idea. Again, a wild animal doesn't want to be inside, it's very unnatural. You guys have anything to add to that, Bob?
She's a urine washer.
watch her. Here we tried to introduce her to Cresco mint spray, and she does love to bathe in it, but I think it might be too chilly today.
They like to black pepper, and she also loves dried tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
Oddly enough, but she will crush them in her hand and she'll rub it all over.
She likes the perfume.
The vast majority of them, I think like 95-98% of them are left-handed, so she drools on this side, uses this hand, so this whole left side of her becomes wet.
You mean all monkeys? All mostly left-handed?
These, yeah, most monkeys will, like, they like to, sometimes they take centipedes in the wild and they crush them up and they wipe them all over themselves, and they think that that might be an insect repellent, like a fly repellent or a mosquito repellent for them. Now she's starting to warm up. So these guys actually laugh and giggle just like we do. They smile and they giggle, but when they giggle, it's a very breathy noise. It's a noise. So when they do that, they put their teeth on us, and it's like puppy playing. It's very soft teeth. Now, she has very hard teeth.
We think she has a
She files her teeth sharp at night. She's
Does she have a companion here?
Yes, she does. She has a monkey that is that was privately owned, was a pet, and she unfortunately the first 3 months of her life she went from state to state. When they go from state to state, they have to put them in quarantine for for 30 days. So for the first 3 months of her little life, she was by herself, and so she has psychological issues. She will cover herself with a rock, with a blanket. She'll rock. She'll self-soothe, that kind of thing. But her roommate. So, but she's now that she's living with her, they take care of each other. So she's doing so much better than she was when she first got here with us. Are you playing with yourself?
Yeah, I watched a documentary called Primates. It was heartbreaking. They analyzed, monkeys in different, like as pets, as like circus, experiment. He actually end up like lonely in the cage, holding to a camera. Die of heartbreak.
Yeah, so that brings me to this. Yes. We love empathy here. So Animal Cats is all about. So when you look at Tara, what would you guess that she's thinking right now?
She's thinking.
So I will tell you, when I asked that question, I would say 80% of the tours say, I don't know. What's so strange to me is assume that I would be thinking the same thing, and right now she wants to play with Allison. This is play.
Yeah.
But most of the time people act like they don't know what the monkey's thinking. Very similar to the way we think.
So looking at the animals, thinking them as a thinking, feeling sentient being. That's the problem. We're very disconnected,
So what you're seeing now is play. So Tara loves these people. She's picture people. She's a little old lady. She's 32. She's really getting up there. And yet she still plays.
How long can they live?
40 years. It's a very old monkey. So she's got lymphoma and she's 32. And she's still laughing and giggling and playing with her people. When a monkey is quiet, they're happy. When a monkey screams, they're unhappy.
When we're in Malaysia, Indonesia, there's so many monkeys. They steal bags and digging through them.
Whoa! Where's Tara? Where'd she go? There she is.
I'm with her.
I wish you guys could see. She's grinning really big.
Well, we have another animal to bring out. So do you guys mind taking the movie? The African baboon. Oh, show us your good side. Chrissy, here, look what I have. Hello, pretty girl. This flower, those are delicious. Perfect, just like that. Now you can see her beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 22-year-old female baboon from the movie industry. That's where and everybody seems to think that if they were in the movie industry, they were mistreated. And I will tell you that my whole mission, I work with chimps and orangutans, was to give them the best possible life. Has anybody been to Africa?
Not yet.
Have you seen live baboons? Even on TV?
In the zoo.
Yes, so you know that they can be aggressive. Mother Nature is much meaner than we are here at Animal Tracks. Hey, Chrissy, you want another one? Can you catch it? Well, you won't be on the baseball team, I'll tell you that.
Sure.
In your cheek pouches. There you go. So Chrissy has cheek pouches right here full of goodies because she is a terrestrial monkey. She's a powerful land monkey. And so she would live in a patriarchal society. Big Daddy would be the boss. He'd have a couple of sub-males, and the females would do his biddings. And she is part Hamadryas, part olive. She's beautiful like the olive. She's loyal like the Hamadryas. To me, she's the most perfect baboon. She has picked myself and Josh, and if we want to tell her we love her, we never pet a monkey. Everybody wants to pet them like a dog. What we do is we go through her fur, we groom, and we say, that's love to a baboon. So it basically tells her even when her the noises you're making. Look, I have dehydrated banana for you. Would you like some of this?
Do they respond to the names?
They do.
Yeah.
So Chrissy could actually probably be your accountant. She's so smart.
Yeah.
For sure,
I
women
need
make it
one.
in print. Come up here. Let's show them some parts. Come up here.
At least be able to run quick looks.
Come over here. Yeah, for sure. Can you come over here? There you go. Let's show them your butt. All right, so these are her ischiocoloscites. So it's like fingernail, and since she doesn't, she sits on those, on hot rocks.
Oh,
rocks.
wow.
Her butt is naked. It's the perfect trifecta. Once a month, it would swell to the size of a basketball, and that would be a bat signal in the sky to the male. Hey, I'm an estrus. Let's have kids, because that is her whole purpose in life. That's his purpose in life, is to have babies. Once it's big and swollen, it's messy. So the sun cooks off the bacteria. That's why there's no fur. You don't want a furry butt if you got to poop outside. And last but not least, she can thermoregulate with that naked skin. She can put it in sunshine and warm her whole body. So it is a magnificent butt. Now I want to show you something you might recognize. When you were a child, if you did something wrong, your mother would say, you better behave when we're in the store. That is a very primitive look, ladies and gentlemen. And when she gets upset at the monkeys, that's the first thing she does, is she gives them the eyes. And that tells them, you better straighten your act up. Mama's coming for you. And so the way we keep her happy here is she gets to make her own decisions. She's mother and the ferrets.
Oh yeah, that's right. You saw.
She gets to come out and be part of our barbecues and birthday parties. And there's times where she comes out and she just sits at the table and thinks. And I wish I could know what she was thinking. It's so beautiful to watch. She's the most patient, the most powerful. Check this out. This is without a gym membership, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that.
Wow.
I'm her mother, and she would back me up in a bar fight. Who wants to fight? That's my favorite joke. So I can't tell you how lucky we are. This is a movie monkey. She was not mistreated. She was actually raised by women in the movie industry who were very, very nurturing towards her, which is why she's so kind and nurturing. And we have to make sure that we continue that through her life. I think the saddest thing for Chrissy is no matter how hard she tries every day, I still have to put her in a cage. And that's because she would never do well in a human society. She is a fantastic primate, but she is a terrible human. And as human beings, we expect everything to be human. So that's probably my biggest regret. And if zombie apocalypse happens, I'm going to shave her and put her in a blonde wig, and she is going to be my daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had fun today, please tell a friend. And if you did not have fun, please keep that to yourself. If you like to write reviews, please feel free. Google is the platform we're trying to build up right now. We had 20 tickets for sale today, and we only sold about 11. So that would help us tremendously. If you have $5 extra a month that you can spare, that helps with our vet bills, our food bills, and for a while. Thank you so much, you guys. What was your favorite animal? You like cows?
Well, I like the kangaroos.
Good.
I love them all.
What was your favorite animal?
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
did
these
love
are
the
little
fox.
fox.
No, the pirate. What's the name of the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, Tara.
Yeah.
Tara
But
Tara.
I love that little fox.
Good answer. What was your favorite?
Armadillo.
The armadillo.
Oh, that was cute.
He always gets at least one vote.
Would you know? Because it's so hard. Like, you never see that. You don't have any
I just want to show you guys. Are you still live?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's
Still
walk
live.
really fast.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to walk them around really fast. You guys good? Okay, come with me.
Can we be live?
Yes, for sure.
We can get people.
All right, you guys. So over here, this is our what I want you to see is their behavior. So let's look. Out of 4 wolves, we have one that approaches you. She's low content, but just because she's low content does not mean she'll be friendly to people. She has her body, tails tucked, kind of concerned. Generations of living with humans, but a wolf has to solve their own problems. Well, no, they wouldn't let you into their area. So this is basically the entryway. That's the kitchen and that's the bedroom. And if you were to walk right into their bedroom, they would probably come for you.
So this is a pack. Who's the pack
This is
leader?
Pat. So the one right here closest to us, the timber wolf closest to us, is Danny. She's the queen. And you'll notice she's ignoring us on purpose.
Wow, they look like huskies.
Well,
Husky looks like a wolf.
Yeah, yes.
good answer.
Good answer.
Great answer. Steal that answer.
Yeah.
I'm 1 feet on the hose, you guys.
Why are they separated?
So Ray here is our big male. He's actually my beta. He's actually the beta is the powerhouse who backs up the alpha, and he has a sexual addiction. He would try to mount every other wolf all day long. So he gets to play in the yard with them, but they can get away with them faster, so they can get away from him when he gets greedy.
Yeah, you dirty old man.
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to bring Romeo
Just make
out
sure
to
stay
you guys.
Maybe shoulders. Easier to hold.
Oh, but the ostrich.
Alright, you guys, what I'm going to do is have you guys come right over here, and I'm going to bring a wolf hybrid out to you to touch.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, Lindsay's dog is a hybrid.
Okay, you guys, so this is Ray. We're going to come out here in the sunshine.
Ray, you're not watching this, but you
Ray.
Ray, our friend.
Ray got the amygdala of the dog. Now, what I really want you to feel is his Malamute husky. And so, what I want you to try to feel for his skin. Wolves are waterproof. So they have webbed feet for running. They have something called a caudal gland. You see that little spot right there? That's a caudal gland.
What's a cuddle ball?
It's for marking.
Ray.
And let's see, if we put you, yeah, he's going to kiss you.
Did you get it, Sheena?
That's great. Oh, that's great.
Romeo.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice kisses.
That's a good kiss.
Nice kisses.
Sloppy, but it's good.
Yeah.
I got a face wash.
Yeah, you should. Okay, so Romeo got the brain of the dog. Ray is that guy.
Oh,
This is
Ray's the
Romeo.
other guy.
Romeo,
Oh, Ray is the big one.
Ray is the big one. He was a chicken raider. That's how he got the name. He was raiding chicken coops.
Oh.
Romeo is a lover, not a fighter. So Romeo here was in the pound. They usually play casters and get lives for a lot of money. And then when they're put in the pound, oftentimes they're euthanized. He was such a nice boy that the people that worked at the shelter would not euthanize him. He got the short straw because he has to live with a coyote dog. Let's go meet her.
Coyote?
That's her.
That's her. She's like, how come I'm not being loved?
Now,
It's okay.
So what is that reaction?
what is that?
What does that reaction mean?
So coyotes are completely different than wolves. They're scavengers and wolves are predators. And so she's part wolf, part coyote, and part dog. So she's a nut job.
Which one?
She's basically the Sybil of our canines. So she's the one in the back. And none of the other wolves like her. So basically what happens, you'll
Discrimination?
notice my queen over there that has a little half tail. She's the one in the front. Her tail is a half tail. And that's because she was... So that's part of the strangeness. So it does them no favors when you mix dog, wolf, coyote. It doesn't do the animal any favors whatsoever. So there's Romeo. And he got...
Romeo
you
is
can
a
see
Romeo.
it's about 17%. Wow. But you know what's funny? If you come over here, we have a bunch of geneticists on our advisory council. Bird that is in the black igloo. He looks like a yellow shepherd. He's 14% German shepherd. maybe it's Bob's friend. So basically, the guy in the that looks like the shepherd is only 14% shepherd, but the 14% would die. It does not mean that he's mostly shepherd.
So how would you know it's a wolf or not without
Genetic testing.
Oh, you have to do.
Yeah.
And then how would you know like who to pair?
Really and truly, we treat everybody like a wolf, which is very different. So we don't go in and act like they're domesticated whatsoever, and the animal approaches us first. I tell everybody, treat an animal like you'd want a stranger to treat you, and you should be in the right neighborhood. Come on, let's go meet the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. I know.
Are you cold? Wow. I'm done.
I know.
Oh,
Wow.
do you guys want to come right over here?
Sure.
If you want to stand right here
Yeah.
with your camera,
Okay.
and if you guys want to stand kind of against this fence, I'm going to open the. All right, you guys. Timu and Shimu.
Hi. Shimu.
The only way to tell the boy from girls to have them make a noise, since they're quiet right now, it's very hard to tell.
What's up, buddy?
Look at those feet.
Hey there.
So their feet were the velociraptor feet in the
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. movies.
Dinosaurs, right?
They can run 30 miles an hour and disavow you. You do not have to have a permit to own one because they're a food animal.
In the city?
In the city, yes. If you have horse property in the county, you don't have to have a permit because they're a food animal. So basically, their brain is smaller than their eyeball. And they get to feed us for the first time every single day.
They're always like, surprise.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Now, there's a trick to an emu. The very first thing, if they're going to kick you, is you have to protect your wedding tackle. So you would turn sideways.
I see.
And then you would act taller and throw a little attitude in it. And they'll look at your hand and they go, "Oh, you're taller than me," and they'll walk away.
I go like this. Yeah. You turn and hello. To protect yourself from
That
emu.
is how you outsmart an emu.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, is it mom? What do you call it?
So these are Patagonian maras. You want to go in and meet the maras?
Yeah, Mara.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Argentina. So let me get some food for you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, they
I can't
have
believe
jars.
you're not I'm freezing. I can't believe you're not cold.
I know. But it is chilly. But it's just a mind over matter.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, let's take these in and see what we get. Are you guys doing okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. It's incredible.
Oh, you want to close it?
Thank you. And you want to make sure you don't leave. Lisa's here.
She's watching us live.
We love her. The KV send their love.
See, Stacy said, love you.
Okay, here they come. Hi, so let them come in here.
You eating from my hand?
So we just got that big gust of wind. It's intimidating. Here she comes.
Oh my God, so cute.
Unbelievable. What is it?
She doesn't like it.
People are
You want
jackalopes.
this?
That's a lie. They're actually related to the capybara and the guinea pig.
Oh,
Capybara. Everyone's talking about those.
Yeah, they're the hot new pet.
I know.
Shouldn't be a pet.
Shouldn't, right? Nothing wildlife should be pet at all. It's been damaged.
Their fur looks better on them. Their feet look better on them. Everything looks better on them.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Rain, how is it soft?
Very soft.
Oh. I swear you have to raise with animals. That is so cold. I'm freezing.
Okay, let's get moving then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take these beautiful babies and put them back in. Thank you, my love.
Timothy, come here.
had so much apple today.
Healthy food for you.
All right, my love. Ready? Come on, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Poor thing about. Making a song.
Give him a little
Like a
nudgy,
radio active.
nudgy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nora.
First holder.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
That's
a
so
tail.
funny. I thought it was a poop coming out like my dog. That's so funny.
Okay. Is a wolf looking at the emu because they want to eat him, or?
Right next door.
I know, look at him. He's looking at. Oh, he's trying to look at my finger. It's like that finger looking good.
I know.
that finger looking good. That finger.
All right. We're just going to briefly say hi to Sarah Jessica Porter.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's so.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Oh, wait, you have to film me on this one.
This is Sarah Jessica.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah Jessica Parker. I love that name. Who named it? Did you?
I'm not sure. We got her years ago.
She's alone too.
We tried to get her a boyfriend and she beat him up.
Vicky.
Why do you think that was?
She likes being her own boss.
Oh wow.
So cute! Oh my God! Why pig is so cute? Like
I
they're
don't
so.
know.
I don't know
You
why
know,
people eat them.
She has to get a pedicure every 18 weeks.
Really?
Any idea how you get
Check out their
170 pound
toes.
pig a pedicure?
No, how?
I can do it.
You feed her, and then when that foot comes in, she goes, you tried to get her 2 boyfriends. You thought, well, maybe the first one wasn't cute.
Maybe she's lesbian. Right? Maybe we'll find a girl.
Maybe. I don't know. I wish you could tell me.
She like
Wait,
girls.
so she's a teacup pig?
That's what they told the people.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no healthy pig that's under 30 pounds,
There's
right?
no such thing as a teacup pig. All right. Anybody allergic to kitty cats?
I am.
You're allergic? Okay, then you should stay out here and watch. Are you not allergic?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to take
I
you
don't
in with
care.
our servals. Since you're volunteering.
Oh, this is a magnificent.
I'll come in the elevator and shut the door.
I know.
You gotta shut the door.
Okay.
Shut the door.
Good? Okay, come on
Locked.
in. Of course, you go
She
right to
loves
the
you.
person who's allergic. I'm gonna have you go ahead and step
so
in. We're gonna put him in so that we don't have to give you a Benadryl. Drill.
No, no, no. No. As long
Dog in the rock over there. Yes. You come on in so I can shut this door. All right, you guys. So these are our servals. This is Mish good present for their family for Christmas. So then he started to try to kill the family pets. Eyes camouflage. Do anything. If they come out for a walk and they don't want to walk for an hour, we stay out for an hour. So literally, that is the magic of. My poor kitty. The TV station shut down a couple years ago, and they saw much larger enclosures.
Wow.
I have an architect that's working with us.
Okay. Are you trying to keep it close to here?
We'd like to because our base is around here.
Oh, Tom is a Sandy, like
Very
a
rough.
cat.
Yes.
I never had cats, so it's hard to know. Can you see? Can you film this?
To take meat off bone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cow has the same thing, like a rough, sandy.
Careful putting your face that close.
Okay.
Because if he turns on you, you're gonna lose a nose.
Yeah.
Bad scene in this cage.
I'd have finally implant a different.
Super fast.
like-
They are
Yeah.
actually
Always
really
conscious.
good.
So
Yeah.
you usually have like a contribution and later on a drink.
So savannas.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just
I
gonna.
thought
let
it was
you
a
guys-
lion
I'm
for a
gonna let you
second.
guys go
Okay.
first.
Yeah, this guy.
You know what's really interesting is I think what happens is we're all about happiness here, and I think people assume that if you're happy, you're satiated, you have money, and really and truly we're struggling. We need donations, and we want people to come feel the happiness, but we also really need support. So we need volunteers, we need money, we need to move, we need property, we need a lawyer who wants to be on my advisory council. So there's lots of things that we could really, really use. And we want you to feel good when you come here. We want you to feel the magic. We don't want to guilt anybody or make you feel sad, but like any nonprofit, we do have needs. So thank you for being a part of our happy necessity. How about that? We'll call it that.
This was a really, really good thing, and you guys organize it so well, like so quick, and it's like excitement after excitement after excitement. And then like when you go visit sanctuary, sometimes it's like, you know, there's like a dead spot, and like, you know,
It's a well put together as well.
Yeah, you know, maybe because you have the entertainment background, I think it's like you organized it as like almost like a show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and it's so well put together. It was so much fun.
Tight, very tight.
Let's take you guys in, let's wash you up, and let's
Yeah,
get you in a
yeah.
warm car.
Mohawk? I just saw the sign. I'm like, oh. They look like little bat, but they're like.
Days like this, we have outdoor cages, but on cold days, we stay at Con Inn.
Okay. They glide in air like they have like wings.
So if you guys will come in and shut that door for me.
Oh,
So
they're
basically what
cozy.
happens is people go to Vegas, then they buy these little opossums that are sugar gliders.
Oh no.
They're nocturnal. They don't even like to be up during the daytime.
Wow. Oh, look at that. That's just too cute.
Oh my god.
They have skin that goes from pinky to pinky, and they create capes and they can glide.
No.
But this is not a good pet.
This too. I see. Yeah, I
People
see on
think
social media. They glide like they have this wing thingies. They go shh, glide down. Wow. Oh my god, their face. Are you serious?
Oh, look at you.
They fly. They're gorgeous.
Well, they glide.
They
So
glide.
ours all come from Vegas. What happens in Vegas comes here.
Oh, wow.
So people buy them and then they go, they're not
They
very
allow-
fun. They bite hard and they don't like to glide and they don't like to be up during the daytime. Do you want it? So we want to catch people before they go to Vegas. Yeah.
Oh my god, so cute. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's normally not this windy, right?
Normally not.
That's the bathroom.
So much fun. That's the first time she's
Are
played
you
with my
not
hat
cold?
before.
You must be cold.
I am a little chilly here, yeah.
Are you? Where do you live? You living?
I live right here.
Oh, you live there.
Yeah, this is an apartment.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Stacy, have you thought about like doing like volunteer, like people from other cities will come spend the weekend?
Like you have like a cottages.
I know
something.
some
Yeah, we're-
sanctuary do that.
We will eventually. We can't do it here. We're not set up here, and
Oh,
we're
no.
moving. So, but
Oh, you're moving. Where are you gonna go?
so we have to move. Yeah, we'll be moving. We're doing a capital campaign to move to a bigger place. So yeah,
So same area, you think?
we'd like to. I mean, if you found the right person, we can move tomorrow.
But
So-
where?
We'd like to stay in this general
Same
area.
area.
We love Catherine Barber, the district. We love
I
this
like
area.
this. This is not far from LA.
But this is where people are coming. Since COVID opened us back up, this is where people have come from to come see the animals, to our little sleepy community.
Wow. That's amazing. From Europe. Hey, we both are from Asia. Can we pop in
Please,
Asia?
here, please.
Oh, they do have. Can we consider China and Japan as part of it?
Yeah, well, you guys
That's
put a pin in to represent.
I'll do a
what
red one
color?
for China.
Okay.
I guess white for Japan then.
Yeah.
Here it
So
is.
we're. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
China. Oh, so there's someone from Shanghai. Damn it. Who's that? I'm from Shanghai. You cannot be
I'll
from
be the
city.
first Tokyo.
Yeah.
Where's Tokyo?
Where's the Tokyo?
Right here, right here.
Oh, you are the first one.
Oh my god, wait, where's Tokyo? I can't see.
Just bring.
Right here, Tokyo. Oh yes, I'm the first Tokyo. Yes!
Yes. Yay! We covered.
I remember seeing you guys at Annalise's house.
Yeah. Oh yes, you were there.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Wash your hands. Yes. Come on in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Wash
your
our hands.
Paper towels are here. Trash can right here.
I hope hot water.
Yes, it's nice and warm. Help yourself. What was your favorite animal today?
Oh my God, it's so hard. I love them all. I think
that's a good answer.
I couldn't.
You get the trophy.
The cat was.
The cat was
He
pretty.
gets the trophy for the most manly. With a jacket on
Most
it.
manly.
You're awesome. I was watching for Goosebumps. I didn't even see a goosebump.
Oh my God, he's like, I want to. Let me see the bag. Lolita. Lolita Dark. That's awesome. When did you make that?
For the show, Rico had this made.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That, yeah, the vintage.
Who did the graphics?
This is Joey's artwork.
Oh, yeah, Joey's amazing artwork.
He's got great artwork.
Time is now. Go vegan. I love it. All right, let's just end this live. So we had an amazing experience. Let's come over in the front.
Oh my god.
Here, I know my hair is like windy. See? Look at this. Oh, there's a back side. Because it's reversed.
Oh, here.
When it's live.
Wait, let's stand here.
Yeah, it's reversed because.
You want me to hold it for you and take it?
Oh yeah, because it's live, so it's
this is-
easier. Reversed, so you go this way.
There
so
you go.
today we are at Animal Tracks, and such amazing.
It was an
experience.
amazing experience. I mean, the whole thing was so well put together. It's like go, 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 like
Yeah.
excitement after excitement after excitement. Like there's no dead space. Oh my God, we totally recommend you guys to get some tickets and then come
Yeah.
experience it yourself. I mean, it's just really life changing.
The money, the tickets goes obviously to the animals. Everyone here is a volunteer. Stacy started this whole thing. She was working in the industry, and she's just better off. I think believe that animals should be taken care of.
All the
At this
animals
point,
are
not like-
retired from the show business.
Yeah,
And then,
or
like-
people give
Oh,
up
yeah,
on it, right?
Yeah.
So
and the
it's
volunteers are amazing. I mean, they're
such a
just
great experience. I
so
really
good with
enjoyed it.
animals, and they're so knowledgeable. You can ask any questions. They're so
So patient.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you so much.
Oh, the porcupine was wow.
Oh, the porcupine
Porcupine,
is
man, it was
unbelievable. I never
unbelievable.
was this
Armadillos.
close to that.
I know.
It was this close to see,
Yeah.
and it was literally by my feet. So spiky,
Yeah.
and it's such a beauty.
The little
It's
fox
such
and
a
the
beauty.
monkeys and all the wolves and emus.
Sugar glider. Are you serious? They're the
I know.
cutest.
And then what's the cat?
Okay.
Cat is called.
What's the cat?
Serval.
Yes.
Serval cats from Africa? Is that
Sheena was getting too close with her face.
I almost
She
lost
almost
my
lost
nose.
her nose.
But no, but she's
No,
a
just
lover.
kidding, just kidding.
That was a girl, right?
Yeah.
That was a girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's a boy.
Boys.
Oh, it's a boy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
watching,
you.
following us. We'll see you guys soon at Animal Tracks.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you so much.
We usually get a lot of viewers after
Yeah.
we post.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like nobody knows like you're posting it. So yeah, we're gonna get great exposure. Fantastic.
Dun, 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 dun.